Okay, we're gonna do this again. Delta particles. Yeah. This was just really good. Just good Half-Life gameplay. And, oh, yes. That's why it's so good. I hope I set myself up so that I don't have to think too much about where to go. Why purple? Well... opposing force was green. Man, I just wish this eagle looked better. Opposing force was green. Gordon Freeman, Half-Life, was orange. Barney is blue. Red is, what, Decay? What was it? Or the Black Ops one? We're running out of colors here, chat. Also, purple's a very good color. I'm the paper one. I do what I want, motherfucker. Why not pink? Pink is not a real color. I've been told that. I don't know how true it is, but I've been told that pink is actually just an illusion. It's illusory, chat. It's not actually real. It's just light red? I guess so, yeah. I think you mean magenta? I don't know. I remember there was someone who, years ago told me that pink was a fake color, and they argued passionately about it. Granted, they were drunk, but, you know, they were an art school graduate. So who else would you trust with, you know, color authority? It's like an English major and making up words. I made up, like, 2 words in my life. And I've, apparently I'm to blame for brain rot. That's what people are telling me. I'm the first one to ever use the phrase brain rot, according to some people on my chat room. Brown is orange. That's also true. I think, you know, brown is orange is mainly something that applies to monitors. I watched a video about that, where some very smart person who said in a very convincing way that the human monitor cannot produce brown properly, so it's... Let me lower the game a little bit. The human monitor cannot produce brown properly, so as a result, it's just, yeah, the human monitor, the computer monitor. Humans made it, did they not? So it's just an optical illusion of, like, an orangey, kind of reddish, darker red, brown, orange, not brown. Chat, I don't know anything anymore. I have no convictions about anything. Every time I think something is real, I find out from a chat member that it's fake. And I'm just... So at this point in time, I'm just telling you stuff I've heard, man. Look it up on your human phone. And see what, you know, see what you can find. Not that even that is a source anymore. I'm saved. Are you real? I mean, when I'm done streaming... Excuse me, I only exist in the waves of the internet. The radio waves of the internet. The human waves. When I'm not streaming, I go away. And when I start streaming again, I exist again. It's wild. Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy. But I mean, that's pretty much all I'm gonna leave behind. You know, so other than maybe like my Band-Aid ball, which I've been working on since I was 5. But aside from the Band-Aid ball, yeah, it's just like data, just packets of electromagnetic data. Is that real? Oh yeah, the Band-Aid ball. I can't show you. It would ruin it. You know, it would ruin the surprise for when it's done. Only I will know when it's done. And I don't know when it will be done, but it will be done. And it's going to go in the Vinesauce Museum in the year 2075. When they dig up my rotten corpse and they find it in my coffin. Vinny, you'll be streaming then? I'll be 90. I mean, I don't want to be 90 from like, you know, 90 in 1975 is very different than 90 in 2075 could be. It could be different. We don't know for sure. I'm not hopeful anymore about anything. No, I got plenty of hope. I am. They call me Vinny Hope Man. I think I'm an optimist. But, you know, so much is uncertain that I don't know if the Band-Aid ball will survive until 2075. But if it does, then trust me, you'll know about it. Totally real. Entrust it to Joel. I mean, Joel's not that much younger than me. You know what I mean? At some point, we're both going to be in the retirement home playing Mario Party. Except Joel's knees will be slightly better than mine. The big jump fucked him up. Yeah, he's never been the same since the big jump. I agree with that. I tried to big jump once. I had to get knee replacement. All 3 of my knees. Shit was crazy. Like a little too loud. But also just checking something. Yeah. Chat, what's the only fish with 2 knees? That's right, the toonie fish. Well, yeah, you can survive big jump if you roll like Link from Ocarina of Time. Thanks, Barney. I knew I could count on you. Barney.
Something died down here.
Good shit, Barney. Opening that door and shit. You can also survive big jump by landing in water. It's true, if you land in even 1 foot of water, you survive any height. Just jump before you hit the ground. Yeah, that's the thing too, like, people don't realize this. If you do your double jump before you hit the ground, you can survive any height as well. It's like, okay, so there's, you know, the elevators, right? People say in those elevators, if you jump before the elevator hits the ground, you can survive. Now, I watched a video on that too, and I don't know, someone very convincing was saying that that actually wouldn't work. That'll make you die. You're supposed to lie down. I think you're supposed to lie down because it'll distribute the force evenly. But I don't know. I don't know. It depends. I think that's one of those. Oh my god. Wow, that's interesting for a Half-Life game. So it's one of the spy women, the Black Ops. But head crabbed. So they're still in stealth mode. Oh, that's good. I think it depends on how tall the elevator is, for one. Like how high it is up. Hang on a second. What are your thoughts on this? Smeg? That's just the name of a brand of kitchen appliance. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Aw, man, I deserve this. That was so deserved. Alright, fine. How long can the scientist hold on, you think? Probably not that much longer. I'm gonna try to save him. Maybe there's a way. That's some pretty amazing upper body strength if he can hold on for that long. That's not an easy thing. I mean, they do that at, like, carnivals and, like, you know, carny games, on, like, the boardwalk. Like, how long can you hold on? It's harder than it looks, and people always attempt it. And they're like, I could do this for 10 minutes. It's not that easy. Have you ever watched Ninja Warrior? Ninja Warrior, yeah, I watched that. I liked when they fell in the water. That was fun. I remember one guy's name, Nagano. That was his name. He was like the best Ninja Warrior when I was watching it back in the day. Makoto Nagano. Yeah. Vinny, you sound sick. Are you sick? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I like Nagano. He was awesome. It's like the feat of strength It's just like superhuman. It's crazy. Chat member will never recover. Their portfolio will never recover. No, I'm not sick. You don't actually have to shut the fuck up if you don't want to, but I'm not sick, no. I hope you enjoyed my shut the fuck up bit. More like that over the next hour. Okay, now I can save that scientist, chat. I hope. Was Nagano the fisherman or the gas station worker? I think the fisherman. But, yeah, I like that show. That was a fun thing to watch for a while. It didn't become something I watched, like, regularly, but when it was on. It was like a great show to watch before bed, and just, like, turn your brain off a little bit and just watch a bunch of people bust their ass. And, like, the more you watch the show and learn the obstacles, the more you think you can be the ninja warrior. But it... yeah, like I said, that shit ain't oh. Haha. Well... you tried, buddy. It was a good idea. You know, listen, I'm a collaborative streamer. And if a chat member has a good idea, I might actually implement it on the stream. But yeah, carnies, as they're called, named as such because carnival, the word carnival is long for carny. And, carnies, as they are called, when they tell you that you can win the big plush by throwing the ball at the bottles, they are being truthful. However, sometimes physics is not truthful. So they are not to blame. It is your own skill and it is physics. So that is a thing to be aware of. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I got this. Hang on. No. No. Wait. Sorry. One more time. You got... hey, wait. Oh, wait. No. I got this. Sorry, I just keep pressing the button. God damn it. Oh, alright. Go ahead. Talk. What are you saying?
Do this.
God, what are you doing?
No more. You hadn't come to this.
He's a friend.
Don't make me do
What are you
this.
doing? Oh my
Take
God.
so much. What do you want on your tombstone? I wish it hadn't come to this. Step off.
Stop attacking me.
I wish it had end of the line. What do you want? End of the line for you.
He's a friend.
Oh, wait. Let me get out my frustrations here. Alright, now we're good. This dude had some dialogue that I apparently have, skipped because of my bloodthirst. Is this Vinny's Hello Kitty aftercare? Yeah, after Hello Kitty, I can't just sit there. I have to, I have to, like, show you that I'm a cool gamer. And I also have to, like, I have to feel cool deep down as well. Another line for you, buddy, says a talking neck. It's true, though, that necks can actually talk. They did an experiment. There's a chicken many years ago. His name is Mike the Headless Chicken. Look it up. He's real. And they took his head off, and he talked for another 2 days. Chickens can't talk. I don't know what world you live in. What would you talk to a chicken about? I don't know, like, feed.
And if they find the body? Body? What body?
Ain't that the truth? Sure is Half-Life in here. Wasn't there, like, an experiment in Russia where they tried to, like, see if a guy could live without a head? Or something? I think I probably could have just stopped at, wasn't there an experiment in Russia? And that would have been sufficient. Or it was a dog. I thought it was a dude. It was a dog. Some crazy shit like that. Russian sleep experiment. Yeah. See, now this is where the, this is where the Hello Kitty game eventually led us. Maybe we don't need to talk about that kind of stuff right now. I'm just gonna continue eating my Hello Kitty biscuit that tastes like the Holy Christ wafer. It is actually kind of almost astounding how little flavor these biscuits have. I say biscuits, but they're just like little, they look like peanuts with Hello Kitty laser printed on them. I'm gonna have one. Here we go. It's just like, it's like paper. Yeah. It's extremely... It is... If Hello Kitty wasn't on the cover, I don't know who would buy these. So well done, Biscuit Company. Someone wanted to know if I would ever buy the Eucharist, the communion wafers in bulk. You know, I actually have thought about doing Vinesauce communion wafers to give away at conventions, because I usually give away a free thing at most conventions, like I print out something fun. But I think that would be just blasphemous enough that it would actually get weird with some people. And I just don't need that. enough to get weird with me. Okay. Now here's the thing, my Christ in chat member. Before the Eucharist is blessed, it's just a wafer, right? I know because I did the school for many, many years. It is just a wafer. It's nothing to get mad about. There you go. Buy them pre-blessed. I don't think that I would do that. No. They upcharge on those. I said this story before, but I swore when I was younger that they tasted different after they were blessed. I swore. I was like, they really do. They're different. How's that even happen? How's that possible? One time I even tasted the wine. Don't tell anyone, chat. That was the craziest thing I ever did. It was like, you know, usually grape juice. You shouldn't swear in church. I thought the word fuck in church one time, actually. It's crazy. Mega hell. Yeah. Someone said, I said fuck at a funeral when I was like 2. Oh, man. There's worse than mega hell, you know. Remember Dante and his Inferno, right? There's a lot of levels. You're going to like the 8th rim. Crazy.
Hey man, good to see you. Wow, I can't believe you made it past
Hey,
those
Duke
massive
Nukem.
freaks. Well, I'm not sure what their mission is, but if it doesn't involve getting us out of here alive, we've got no choice but to fight our way out. Yes, sir. One shot, one kill.
Except it took many shots. But, you know, that's fine too. You know, you can pretend like you're the one doing all the work. It's cool. Just because you got a beard and shit, and you sound like Duke Nukem. He shot once. Yeah, okay, well, I tenderized the meat for him. Oh, man. I think they stole the thing. Music?
I got your 6.
I am actually... Whoa. Head come off. Skull come off. I am actually trying to think of something to do for convention season to give away. Because I did, like, Weeples, those little frog fellows. Oh, God. You know, I've done ducks, I've done pickles, I've done, like, not real pickles, I've done deodorant. know, I've done so many of these things. I have to just figure out. Guitar picks I've done in the past. I have done Redvox and Vinesauce guitar picks. Actual bags of fish. What, like live fish? Shot glass is too expensive. I'm talking novelty Garbo items that, like, you can buy in bulk for, like, a couple $100. Toothbrushes. Communion wafers. Well, looped back around to that one, huh? Melt some cheese on the Jesus wafers and hand them out. Come on, chat member, that's disrespectful. There we go. Free unbans for chat. Oh, that's a great fucking idea. Cookie cutters. I don't think handing out sharp items to the chat members would be a great idea. Maybe copies of Cookie's Bustle? That could work. Just like, you know, a disc, like a thumb drive with Cookie's Bustle on it. Funko Pops. I mean, these promotional items, the most I'm willing to spend is a couple $100 because those fucking aliens that I gave away, I ended up getting like 250 of them made, the inflatable Vinesauce aliens.
I'll stay here and await further orders. Hey, with you here now, we have the
All said and done, between getting the logo made and also the printing of those aliens, I ended up spending close to $1,000, if not just over $1,000, to give away 250 inflatable Vinesauce aliens. So when I did the Weeples, they were a lot less expensive, and that was better. Yes, I know I'm a little crazy. Well, I mean, think of it this way, chat. In the past, when I did the deodorant or the pickles or the fucking ducks or the kazoos or whatever, we're talking like $500 a pop for these things. You do spend a little less if you buy in bulk, but I'm not going to end up buying 1,000 kazoos. Like, that's just crazy shit. But, I mean, then again, I guess spending $500 to just give it away is also kind of crazy, but... Harmonica is very expensive. I don't charge for autographs, no.
Those are definitely not government troops, but some kind of mercenaries. They seized our cargo and most likely rerouted the distress call earlier. The question is, who hired them? I've heard about some shadowy organization that hunts for revolutionary technologies, but they're just that, rumors. We must get to the helipad. The most powerful radio station in the facility is located there. They can then send out a distress signal via radio waves. I suspect this area is now under enemy control, but with your training you should have little to no trouble. Of course, there's still the matter of our colleagues still trapped in another dimension. To reach them, we'll have to use the old-style teleporter, located in Sector F. My colleagues and I will head
Old-style
there while we work
teleporter.
on sending the new distress call. We'll meet you in the labs later.
The twist is that this game actually takes place in another Black Mesa, but in Slav Mesa. Bliet Mesa. Vinny, give away full three-piece suits. I mean, an easy thing would be pens or something like that. But, you know, it's another thing that's fun is browsing these, like, Garbo websites for just the weirdest things that you can mass produce. Because, I mean, they're designed for this kind of thing. They're actually more designed for, like, businesses, so that you can have, like, a business function and give away some little thing and people remember your logo and the name of your company. Stress ball, already did that. Stress pickle. And stress brain, I did. The brain yacht. That was, you could squeeze the brain and it would give you, it would give me a headache.
Main generator is overloaded. Power reduction required.
Oh shit, it's a Half-Life experiment, but purple. Oh, they're wearing HEV suits, or purple HEVs. I don't know how... Do they call them HEV still? I don't know. Sponges shaped like sponge. That's too custom. That's the problem. That's way too custom. Anything that needs like a custom die cut or something like that, it would end up running a fuckload of money. Give away fruits and sign them. Oh, that would be fun. It'd be like a game. Like, how long can you preserve the fruit before it rots? People are gonna, like, laminate their fruit. Which way did I come in from? Did I come in from here? I think so. I don't know if I have to go around this way. No, I don't think I do. Maybe just out this way. Just toss bread to your fans like ducks at a park. Alright, well, first of all, I don't toss bread to ducks, because ducks do not eat bread. They eat bread, but they shouldn't. Bread is bad for ducks. I'll give them oats. Oats. Oh, yeah, frozen peas. I can put them... Oh, man, that would be cool. I could have a big tank of water with a bunch of frozen peas in them, and then I'd have a bunch of chat members like Bob for Peas. I'd, like, give them scoop masks and, like, be like, alright, now get the peas, and if you win, you get a prize. That's Sailor Moon. Sailor Venus. Well, my Sailor Moon credentials are in the garbage right now. Scary in here. Man, after a long day of fighting aliens, I could use some grape soda. Check. Can we get a poll? Grape or orange soda? Orange, not close. How is that a question? Grape. See? That's why it's a question. There are chat members who would fight to the death for the honor of grape and orange soda. Oh. Man, those LOD textures are all fucked up. Let me see this poll thing, which, thank you whoever made the poll, I appreciate it, whichever mod. Okay, chat, yeah, there is a poll happening in chat right now, and it seems like so far, 66% of you prefer orange soda. %68% say orange soda. Wow. That's kind of nuts. I thought maybe grape would have, I thought it would be probably like 55-45. I didn't expect such a close battle. Or such a decisive, decisive victory. Name one grape soda. Grape soda. So I bought those little, like, 7.5-ounce cans of orange soda because, I don't know, I saw them in the store and I was like, maybe I should drink soda. And I told you, I kind of stopped drinking soda. But I figured, well, they're small. I'll have one once in a while. I'm good. No, I've actually, I felt like crap. It was nice. I enjoyed the orange soda. But I think, it actually kind of made me feel really sluggish, and it kind of messed with my stomach a bit. So, you know, I was happy I did it, but I don't think I gel with soda very much anymore. So, I'm happy to not really do it. I don't know if it's the carbonation or the sugar, but I'm thinking it's probably both. But yeah, my choice was orange soda because it's delicious, and I enjoyed it. When I was younger, though... Okay, you know what? Here. So we got the winner is 67% orange, right? I got one more. I got one more poll for you. New poll. Which? Cream or root beer? Very curious about this one. It is a very, very similar poll to last time, in that root beer is now winning with like 66%, 67%, 65 now. I know we turned the lights on, but I'm just checking something. So, okay, we got that on. I'm talking about soda, and I've lost... I think I have to go there. Okay. I lost the thread here. Root beer is winning by 64%, so... You know, it's a little closer than the previous poll, but not quite. Not that close. I think, from when I was drinking soda, cream soda was my favorite. To the point where my cousin, not the club cousin... I've told this story, but I'll tell it again. He, scared me one day by saying that cream soda... they were gonna stop making it. And he really scared me. I was terrified, chat. I was terrified. He also told me that the sun was going to burn out one day, and that in order to live, we would all have to walk around in space like spacesuits. And I was like, "You're lying," and at one point I was like, "You're lying. That's not true. That's fake." And then he showed me like a show on TV, and it was real. And that's when I came to terms with the fact that yes, in fact, things on this planet will not last forever. I was like 5. I was like 5 or 6. I mean, it was a dick move on his part, but you know what? Better earlier. Someone said, "And I'm out of here." Oh, is that really? You don't want to hear about that? Don't worry. Listen, the sun's not going to burn out. The sun's not going to burn out. Vinny, the red line. Root beer won the won the poll. All right, listen. I think maybe this. Oh, I didn't even see this. I don't know how I missed it. I think we should fight the sun. I think that way we can last longer. This is not correct either. I'm gonna do one more poll. All right. Here we go. New poll, chat. All right. Coke or Pepsi? Go. Rigged poll. I think the legitimacy of the poll is in question or has been tainted. All right, fine. All right, I spelled it a funny way. I spelled Coke in a very funny way. So tainted is actually probably the best way to say that. But here, I'm going to actually spell it correctly this time. So that way we can vote on our favorite mega corporation. Which mega corporation that sells intestine melting acid do you favor? Enamel as well. Yeah. I've got a lot of cavities, or had them. I've got a lot of fillings, and I might have to get a root canal at some point soon because one of my teeth is it's an old filling that's like really deep, and it's very sensitive to hot and cold, and it sucks. So I'm looking forward to the root canal. Can I sue Pepsi for that? There we go. Bread is worse for your teeth than soda. Soda gets such a bad rap for that shit. I believe you, chat member. The acidity kills teeth. I can imagine, like, someone from the Coca-Cola Corporation, like, possessing that chat member. And, like, it's just them, like, with, like, fully white glowing eyes for just a second, and they shake, and then they just type that, and then they just shake again, and then they're back to normal. And they're like, oh, that was weird. I think I blacked out for a second. I mean, I don't know. The thing is, like I said earlier, I don't know anything anymore. They could be right. You know what really fucks me up? And I'm not going to get too existential about this, but when 1 week a thing is good for you, and then the next week the thing is bad for you, and then 3 years later the thing is good for you again, or bad for, you know, it just keeps reversing. Like, I kind of understand why people just give up and, like, just don't know what to think anymore, because, yeah, it's, like, fucking confusing, and it's like, how do you store all this information in your head? And, like, all these things that we kind of eat on a daily basis, I don't know. I just know this. Soda feels bad for me. That's not really the best metric, but something about soda just does not sit well with me after I drink it. And I'm also a little older now, so that might have something to do with it. But yeah, when I got those orange sodas, delicious, obviously. I enjoyed re-experiencing orange soda, but I was also just, like, suffering. Try water. Yeah, that's most of my, my intake. Ginger ale. Yeah, so ginger ale I've talked about. I love ginger ale. That's, like, my favorite soda. Note I said soda, because it is. It's got as much sugar as soda, and it's got carbonation, so, I mean, it's basically that. But I do love it. Ginger ale is good for your stomach, says a chat member. I've heard that, too. And then I've also heard that was bullshit. I've heard that ginger is good for your stomach. Ginger ale does nothing for it. So it's just... It can be really confusing, and I just don't know anything anymore. But my grandmother used to tell me that I would go outside with a wet, like, head, and I would catch a cold. Right? I said, well, how does that work? Because your head is cold, and the cold enters your head, and you would catch a cold. I'm like, well, hang on a minute. Maybe pneumonia or, like, hypothermia is possible, but that doesn't make sense. A cold is what? Germs, right? Okay, bacteria, whatever. How does it... But those things kind of stick around, and some people still have that in mind that that's a thing. It's just when you've believed something for 80 years or whatever, you're gonna still believe it. Because your immune system gets messed up in the cold. Well, that makes a little more sense, I suppose. Sure. I guess it's a little less effective. I mean, but, you know, you still have to be around someone who's sick or near germs or virus. But again, whatever it is, it's just... If people kind of... It makes me wonder if people just noticed these things as they were growing up. Like, huh, I went out with a wet head again and I got sick again. And then that was just on a high enough level that people just assumed that that was the case all the time. There we go. Was this the same grandma that threw the Maloika knife? Yeah, I mean, listen, chat. This is the same grandmother that threw a knife across the room to banish the spirits that made you ill. So... Remember that lie that staring at the sun is bad for you? Yeah. Yeah, I've actually... You know, I've leveled up my eyesight from the sun staring that I do. It's like, 3 hours a day. Note, this is a joke. Note, do not do this. Note, you will fucking go blind, dumbass. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to put that out there, because you never know. Liability and all that. What about butthole sunning? I thought you said, what about butthole surfing? I was gonna say, yes, very much so. Great. I'm gonna actually surprise some chat members, but there is a band called the Butthole Surfers, and they were relatively known and popular when I was younger. You might even know one of their songs. Look it up. But the chat member said, what about butthole sunning? I feel like that's not the first time tanning your butthole has come up on the stream. And that's... something about that doesn't feel right. Like, why has that been a topic more than once? For the record, by the way, I have no idea why people do that or what benefits they claim it has. But, you know, whatever. I suppose it can't hurt, right? I mean, I think sun is probably bad for you in general, but... I mean, yeah, melanoma. There's like... I guess it's not hurting anyone else. Well, that's not true. Maybe someone might see it by accident, and that would just kind of hurt their psyche forever. No, I don't think anyone should butthole tan. Butthole surfing, on the other hand, I would recommend that. Oh my god, are the 6,000 plus non-doctors talking about medical stuff soon? You should get your advice from Twitch chat, your medical advice, and take it very seriously. Like, when you read the chat and you see people, like, giving their opinions on medical advice and stuff, you should take all of them seriously, even the conflicting opinions. Shit. I followed your advice, and now all I have is cream soda stuck up my butt. Well, I think the streamer... I was a little delirious, because I was eating, rancid Hello Kitty biscuits. But I think the streamer told me to put cream soda up my butt. And now it's stuck. Can you call the police? Or the fire department? Or, like, the military or something? I don't know. He also told me to look at the sun. Like, for a long time. Ah! Oh! Sure sucks in here. Jeez.
23%.
Oh, you got me. You got me. Oh, that's a tank. I don't even know what that was. That was just shit. I always forget. Oh, man. Yeah. I always fucking forget that it's like you left click to throw the first one, then right click to throw the second one. Two health. I'm gonna save. I don't even care. I'm gonna save with 2 health. This is the way. This is what happens in Half-Life. Go back for health. Was there health back there? Guess not. Some health here. It's not a lot of it. Boy, shit really escalated up here, huh? Ugh. Aliens, we're on the same side. Aliens, we were on the same side. Delta base. Oh, well, this is Delta particles, so that's pretty, relevant. Might even be the most important place. Fun idea for your next convention trinket, Vinesauce. Harvest a garbage bag full of poison ivy and give everyone a commemorative leaf to remember the day. I'll use my poison ivy gloves. It's funny because everyone thinks I'm a little nuts because I use gloves for coins. I'm sure they think I'm nuts for using gloves for poison ivy as well, but, you know, whatever. It's just some old superstition, kind of like the one with the wet head when you go outside. Germaphobe. No, I like germa. I do wear the gloves for coins, though. You're not alone with the gloves and coins thing. Telling you. Wash your hands. I know, I understand that, but check this out. You're going in your car to get rid of the coins. Right? You want to move the coins from your car to a receptacle so that you can turn your coins in so that you can make money from your coins that isn't coins. But those coins are filthy and full of slime and piss. And so the best way to prevent yourself from getting that same muck on your hands is to wear some gloves while you're transporting the coins and you're getting them all in order. Once they're in the receptacle, when you get to the coin store or whatever, you can just dump them in. I'm telling you, chat, Google coin gloves. Wash your coins. Okay. Well, what I'm trying to say is I think coin gloves are very smart, and if you're not home or you're not in a position where you can wash your hands easily, you just, you know, just throw the gloves away. Go back there. Oh. It's good you wear gloves. I spit on every coin I hand to people. Yeah, it's people like you that made coin gloves so popular. And that's why I've made $300,000 off of coin gloves. When I type in coin gloves, it auto-completes Vinesauce. Point proven. Why not use hand sanitizer after touching disgusting coins? Sure, that's one way you can deal with... That's... Sure, you... No. Well, I think I know what I'll be giving away at the next convention. If such a thing is affordable and feasible. Coins. Yeah, Vinesauce brand pennies. I'm just gonna like buy my own coin press, and I'm gonna, you know, like the flat pennies that you can get from tourist traps. Yeah, dog. I'm gonna get a penny press, and I'm gonna customize it, and I'll just take legal United States tender, and I will blaspheme it. And when people are like, oh man, coin rug pull, Vinesauce, whatever, I'll just go to a convention with a rug and put a bunch of flat coins underneath. Pennies are useless. Pennies are useless anyway. I mean, I kind of don't like them. Does anyone like pennies? That's why we make them flat. Just get rid of them. Make them flat.
That should be very useful. Have I been that much of a burden? Glad to oblige a fellow sacrifice.
Do you have any $2 bills? I do, yeah. I had some old ones. I had some, like, weird old coins, too. One day I gotta find my old coin collection. I inherited a bunch of weird coins. Just killed that scientist. I didn't take good enough care of him. You did a section on your coins a while back. Did I show them? Or did I just talk about them? I don't think I showed them. Maybe I did. I don't know. You did. I sent you an email on your coin values. Wow, that's crazy. I don't even remember that. How many years ago was that? Can you reiterate your email generally? Like, did I have a lot of money or? Coin appraisal in chat. There's always innovative new bits happening on stream. Getting coins appraised live on stream, like, that's crazy. No other streamer. Except probably several other streamers. I guess I have my own robot now? Everything was junk. Your Morgan dollar silver might be worth something. Oh. Chat, how come all of my get-rich-quick schemes keep failing? Well, that fucking sucked. Just sell your sleeping Tyranitar for $300 and retire. Yo, I could do anything with $300. I could buy 6 PlayStation 1 games. I wouldn't need anything else. Give away timeshares at conventions. Well, I don't want to give them away. I'm going to sell them. Oh, and it can just be like a dumpster in Staten Island somewhere. $2021 was when the coin thing happened. How did I show all of my coins? Like, was it live, or did I just take a picture of them? Chat member. Coin chat member. micro pennies on stream? Micro penis? This guy has micro penis. Micro pennies. Wasn't there some video where a dude like used electromagnetic fields to shrink a penny down to like 30% of its actual size? No, that was fake as shit. Alright, cool. I mean, I knew that. I knew that was fake, but I also thought maybe I had invented this. It was part of a video where you showed the chat interesting things of yours. It used to be a coin collector was interested in the values. Okay, I kind of remember that. I found a bunch of, like, random shit. Like my old games and instruction manuals and boxes and stuff. Yeah. Wow, good throws. I do wonder if I showed my entire coin collection, though. I mean, I might have. But regardless, yeah, I thought I had more that was worth... I think my great-grandfather had a big coin collection, and he sold all the best ones. And I inherited a bunch of, like, ass pennies and shit. There was a brief time where, in high school, I had a coin friend who was interested in coins, much like the chat member. And, he was telling me about all these different coins and showing me websites and, like, you know, how you could... How, in everyday life, it's possible that you come across rare coins and you don't even realize it. And I was like, cool. And for like a month, I was checking every coin that I was given in like change. Just to see if it was like a specific year or like this one thing with like a letter on, or a misprint. And it was becoming exhausting. And I found a couple things and it was like, I maybe found a penny that was worth like 50 cents. It was just like the time sink wasn't really worth it. Did you retire? Yeah, I sold the Tyrannosaur and I retired. Oh, I missed this. The Barrett sniper rifle? It's fucking massive. Imagine all the money you've missed since stopping, Vinny. There's an alternate universe where I never stopped checking my coins, and I became, like, super neurotic about every single time I found a coin or was given one, and it just became my life. That version of me loves instant ramen. Is he happy? I guess he's happy when he finds a coin that he needs. But then the problem is, once he finds that coin, there's always another one. Oh, that's fucking brutal. It was like Sven Co-op. That Osprey just... Or was it an Osprey? I'm not sure. Let off two dudes. They were rappelling down and oh man, thing just landed on them. Collection joy is always temporary, that's why I don't collect. Well, it's true. I mean, with the Pokemon cards, I was definitely looking for that one Charmander from or the Charizard from that one set that was really rare. And I thought about it for a little bit. Later on, I was like, what would that have done for me? Because I wasn't planning on selling the Charizard. I just thought it would be nice to have it. But what does have it mean, really? What does it mean? And it's just a short burst of dopamine and bragging rights and something nice to have. Again, what fun is Pokemon unless it's an alternate form of currency? Give it in your will to the local kids charity. That's a nice idea, but think about the scalpers. Would they do something like that? On a daily basis, these heroes are preventing kids from enjoying their Pokemon cards. Think of the scalpers. But you know what, though? I still do have some stuff. Like, once in a while, there's a record I really want. And if I find it, great. I found, the most recent white whale for me was, a Lego minifigure. I'll tell you about it. Why is this laptop, like, hyper-detailed? When everything else looks like shit. The thing I wanted was the most recent Lego minifigure set had a knight dude. The Wolfpack dude. And when I was growing up, the Lego Castle stuff was my favorite. Talked about on stream a lot. And there were different, there were different factions. So there was like, the Wolfpack, there was the Forest Men, there was the Black Falcons, I think Dragon Dudes. There was then there were more later that I didn't really get, but okay, that was weird. My internet just died. For like just a second. I mean, I think it did. It came right back, but... Oh, God. I mean, I was considering just not coming back, but... I want to give you your money's worth, chat. I want to give you the value of the stream. The value. Yeah, well, I'll give you another 20 minutes. Because I'm enjoying playing this and talking about dumb shit. Well, I got him with that shot. This does a really good job at feeling like Half-Life, but also having a slightly different environment, by the way. Really good. So yeah, I mean, it was the Lego sets back in the day. There was several different sets that they had factions for the castles, and once in a while they release a castle set, and they still, they still do the factions, but they don't do like the sets like they used to. So it's kind of rare. So for people that grew up with the castle stuff, it's nice once in a while when they release something like that. So the one of the ones that I think, if I'm not mistaken, my first memory of a Lego castle set was these forest dudes like Robin Hood, and then my next one maybe were the Wolfpack guys, and they're basically like bandits. So they're like scummy, like bandit men. And for the blind boxes, they usually do like 12 minifigures or something like that, and I saw that they had an updated version of a Wolfpack guy with a cool wolf and a sword and everything. It looked really good, so I was like, I'm gonna get that. Except I didn't want to have to buy a ton of fucking blind boxes to get it. So when the set first released, I looked around and I was like, I found out there was a scanner. You can actually scan using literally a free scanning app. You can scan the fucking barcode and it'll tell you what figure it is. Man, what is he even talking about? Says Bussy Plapper. Bussy, get the fuck out of my chat room. So anyway, what you do is you scan the QR code and you can find out exactly what Lego minifigure it is. So that way you're not buying like 1,000 and trying to get that one last Kermit white whale like I did years ago. So for the first time I tried was week 1 when I was at the mall and there was nothing. Then I tried to Target like a week later, nothing. Everyone but the castle dude. And then just the other day, I was at a Target again, and I did the scanning app, and I felt like a psycho, mind you. Just scanning Lego minifigure boxes in a fucking Target aisle. But whatever. It's fine. I'm the Lego inspector. That's my internal story, chat. I'm the Lego inspector. So if someone's like, huh, it's like, oh, well, I'm from the regional Lego branch, and I'm here to make sure that the stock is all stocked and is appropriate, and the synergy and the dividends are evening out, and making sure there's an equal blend. So yeah, that was my story. But yeah, I got him. And then I said to myself, great, that's nice. And now what? Now what is my white whale? You know what my white whale is? Peace and love and happiness. And finding a way to balance who I was with who I am now. Right? Because that's what it's all about, chat. That and friendship. And stealing Legos from children. That's right. No. It's really... that convention, the past couple conventions, I felt extremely fortunate, but extremely overwhelmed. And I found that my life has become too complicated. And trying to balance 2 careers has also been difficult. The business aspect of the music stuff has been driving me up a wall. And it's like, not even big business. We're still not on a label. Like, we're just like kind of... So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, and also to... I can't keep up with everybody in my life. It's made me feel bad. But I'm trying to find a way to... balance all that out. So anyway, we were talking about pennies in the asshole a moment ago. And I think that could help. cream soda? Oh, right, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Have you thought about checking out Ultrakill again with the updates? Dev added a Vinesauce Easter egg. There was already a Vinesauce Easter egg in there. I didn't know if there was a new one. Eventually I'll check out more Ultrakill. I think when they do a substantial enough update, I usually end up going back to it. There's not a new one. Well, chat member, I've checked out Ultrakill. I think I'm up to date with my Ultrakilling. There we go. Did you ever end up playing Helldivers and fighting the third faction? Oh man. No, I couldn't even do that. I played it that one time with Mike, and I think that was the last time I played it. It's so crazy. It's so crazy because as soon as you mention, like, that game, I'm like, man, I should have played more of that. I could play more of that. Oh well. Will you play the full version of Goblin America? Yeah. Yeah, I probably will play that. That's my kind of scummy. They made this weapon. Okay, so, alright. Half-Life time for a minute. So they kind of, in this game, have made the submachine gun and the semi-automatic rifle, or the, you know, just the rifle, whatever, two separate things. Whereas in Half-Life 1, it kind of, you just have an MP5, but it also has a grenade launcher on it. And then when they did the HD model pack, they made it look like this, even though it was an MP5. It's really fucking weird. So this, they seem to have separated the two, and as a result, they've made the rifle more powerful, and it feels really good. So that's something I thought Half-Life, like, I really like the weapons in Half-Life 1, maybe even more than 2, just because there's so many great, weird sci-fi weapons, but no gravity gun, but everything else I really like. But that's the thing, is the MP5 is a little bit, like, you know, it's like kind of weird. Genus found the shrinking penny thing you were thinking of. It was made to bait people to set their house on fire. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Of course. Homemade crystals. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as soon as the internet... It's... Oh, interesting thing I was going to mention was... People have said the internet has gotten meaner. Would you agree with that statement, chat? Would that sound accurate based on... Yes, absolutely, yeah. Yes, fuck you, shut up. Okay, there you go. So I feel like that's a fairly ubiquitous opinion for a lot of people. Not ubiquitous, but it's a common opinion that the internet has just kind of gotten meaner over the years. So early internet. We're talking 1994. April 5th, 1994 to be precise. We're talking like news groups and email chains. Someone dug up when Kurt Cobain killed himself. Sorry, unalived? What's the TikTok lingo? Because otherwise you get demonetized. I hate this planet. When Kurt Cobain did that, those news groups and those email exchanges and the like message boards of the time were actually, like, some of the threads I read were horrendous. Like, I wonder when Eddie Vedder's gonna do the same. Or, like, you know, talentless hack, blah, blah, blah. You know, the usual, like, just, it was, it was actually insane. And it made me remember something. Early internet in the 90s, when I was on it, was pretty fucked up. Oh. I think whatever generation ends up with this technology, it's just gonna be the same thing. Like monkey brain, reptilian brain, trying to type on a phone is the same as monkey brain, reptilian brain trying to type on a keyboard. So, I mean, it was like kind of just the same kind of shit. The same dark jokes, the same, like, you know, fuck them, who gives a shit. Crazy, yeah. So that was like, I read some more of the thread and it was like, wow, I was under the assumption that things were nicer. Not really. Now Rage is monetized. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big difference. At the time, it was just people being mean because it felt nice. Like, you know, they like the feeling in their stomach. It was yummy. Now it's yummy and you can make some money. Do you like old people games like Mario Galaxy and GTA 4? My granddad taught me how to play. I still prefer Fortnite and COD Mobile, though. Tucker. Oh, Tucker. Where's this going? I know where it's going now. That's some good Half-Lifing. The Tucker bit might be older than some viewers at this point. Do you really think people that young are watching me? Like, aren't there like skibbity Rizyats that they could watch? Like, why do they want... I talk about fucking Pink Floyd and like Stanley Kubrick movies. What are they doing watching me? Alright, fine. I own a skibbity toilet. Sure. Alright, fine. I made the Mario voice and he's funny. Okay. And I say Speen. Alright. I just, yeah, and it's weird. I'm just collecting soda right now. There has to be stats you can look for average age of your viewers, right? I mean, yes. Yes. It skewed older. Last time I checked, it skewed older than you would think. Late 20s was actually, I think, the most common. Like, if I go to analytics in the Full Sauce channel, for example, right? Yeah. Here, chat. Take a look at this. I don't know if this applies to, like, everything, but... So, yeah, 25 to 34. That seems about right. Who are these people? I'm sorry. Who is 65 plus watching my streams? It's got to be someone's like account that their children are using or something, right? I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think the 25 to 34 range definitely feels about like the stuff I play and discuss. That works for me. The people I meet at conventions, like I feel like, you know, yeah, they're in their mid-20s and shit, late 20s, even 30s. I mean, but also there's people in their 40s that enjoy what I do. And I think I do have a bit of a juvenile sense of humor, but I would prefer to. It's fun. I'm not like that all the time. But you know, if that's something that's like a turnoff, then I guess you could watch like informative videos about the growth of biodes and go biodes and chalk deposits possible. I don't get a lot of the references, but half the fun is looking them up and discovering things that are new to me. I'm really happy to hear that. Anyway, did you check out Coin Gloves yet? Look up Pudding Drop on YouTube. That's Jeff's favorite video, Pudding Drop. Are you the Hello Kitty guy? Yeah. Well, listen, I think whatever the appeal I have for people, I'm glad that people are interested. People also come and go. You know, there are people I've seen in chat for years and then they just disappear. I'm assuming they're dead. But if they're not, then I'm going to be really upset. But yeah, other than that, sometimes, you know, people just kind of, they come and go, they watch a stream, they watch the Full Sauce channel, they hang for a little bit, and then their life gets busy. Maybe they get bored of my bullshit. Maybe they don't want to hear me talk about Skibbity or Pink Floyd again, or Skib Floyd, and then they leave for a little while, and then they come back, and they're like, wow, nothing has changed. This motherfucker is how old, and he's still making the same jokes? Oh, look, piss. Haha. Happy piss to you too, Hootie. But, yeah, it's cool. Whatever. Whatever works. I don't think I have, the widest appeal, but I'm glad that I have a, I've said it a million times. I have, like, a pretty popular niche. Sorry. Niche? What do you say? Niche. Yeah. So I'm good with that. Crazy stuff's going on here. I hear the spooky music. Alright, this is probably a good place to stop anyway. Did a Metroid, like, show up here and sap the life out of this whole area, or what? Oh, it's becoming more zen. The infestation is spreading, yeah. Mushrooms. Sometimes I think about, like, people telling other people to grow mushrooms on the internet. What was that? Wow. Have you seen the show called Common Side Effects? Weirdly, yes, I have seen the first episode of it. Yeah. It's interesting. I just watched Pudding Drop for the first time. Congratulations, now you're a true fan. Yeah, it's good. Mike Judge, I think... I don't know if he co-wrote it, or he just did the voice, but, it is actually a pretty interesting show. I'm curious to see where it's gonna go, and it involves mushrooms. It's just a railgun? I think I might be wasting ammo. Yes, definitely wasting ammo. Oh yeah, bubble bag's another good one. Yeah, I was in a weird headspace. Alright, chat, listen, we're gonna stop here. I'll finish this probably next week. It's enjoyable. It is enjoyable. It has stayed enjoyable. The pacing is good. It's got the classic Half-Life gameplay with a couple twists. It's not doing anything too crazy, but it's doing just enough to make me feel like I'm playing a new Half-Life. So, yeah. Pretty good. Alright. Chat, thank you. Do you need to walk your ducks? Yes. Thank you, chat, for watching the stream tonight. I'll be around Sunday. Sorry if I don't have any pre-records, but if I get a chance to, there's one pre-record I'm going to try to get going. There's a game. But when I have time, I just haven't had the time, honestly, with band stuff, life stuff. It's been really tough to do the streams and the pre-records and all the other stuff. But, you know, I'm happy to do whatever I can when I can. And I appreciate you being here to watch it. So I will be live Sunday for Sunday stream stuff. And see you then. Good night, everybody.